Hey guys, another big exercise amongst one of my favorites is the good old-fashioned TBar Row, which a lot of modern day bodybuilders tend to leave out of their workouts, but it's so effective. You'll see so many of the old school bodybuilders, and of course the one and only Ronnie Coleman, performing them as their favorites. Alright, and it's extremely effective. Okay, again, I wear straps and a belt. Depending on how strong your core is will determine how much you need a belt. I just wear it for that extra safety. Many people will tell you not to bother with straps because your grip, blah, blah, blah. If you're worried about your grip, then do a grip exercise. We can get into that another time. This is back workout, and your back is a bigger muscle than your forearms. Your back is going to be able to lift more than your forearms can hold, so it's common sense. Don't cheat your back out because of your ego, okay? Your forearms can't match up to what your lats can lift. Wear the straps. They make a huge difference. Again, with this row, you're going to want to go as close as you can to the floor, parallel with the floor. Butt out, chest out, always. Back straight, even a slight arch. Never bent, okay? Again, I'm trying to hit my lower lats, so I'm going to be more at a 45-degree angle. If you don't have long arms like I do, or you really want to get a good stretch in there, I recommend bumping the plates down to 25s. You can stack up as many 25s as you need, but it'll allow you to get a much deeper range of motion before the plates hit your chest. In this case, I have very long arms in comparison to my body, so I tend to feel it in my arms before I feel it in my back if I use the smaller plates. Again, row it right into your belt buckle. Hands going into your belt buckle, not your chest. My elbows are going back. Following the pattern of my legs, okay? Hands right against my legs, into my belt. A decent 6 plates, but we ran out of 45s. Remember, I'm about 165 pounds, first full week back onto working out. Make sure you keep a weight back there. After about 3 plates, it'll start to lift up. And that's when accidents happen. Now, a huge issue that many people have when learning the back routine comes when it's time for the dumbbell rows. One of the most efficient back workouts, but one of the hardest to get down. It's because so many people, again, do it wrong. Too many kids I see in the gym or the school weight room or wherever you are, grabbing the dumbbell, rowing it up to their chest, okay? They're heaving their whole bodies around, rowing it up to their chest, popping their shoulders way out, and they said that they're not feeling a thing in their back and they don't know why. Okay, the key is keep your back straight. Again, it should be stationary. Your back should not move up and down. Again, straight, chest out, butt out. Instead of rowing it straight up where it's only going to hit your delts and your traps, think of it as pull starting a chainsaw. You want to grab it, arm straight down, 90 degrees angle off the ground, and row it backward. Okay, like you're starting a chainsaw or starting a lawnmower. You want to row it backwards so your hand comes again to your belt, alright? So down, row it back. Your elbow will be coming back instead of up. And you'll feel it a lot more in your lats. Shoulder stationary, back stationary. Head up and even, always. Never look down. Head up and even, chest out, butt out. Now, I don't have heavy enough dumbbells to go as heavy as I typically would in the gym. But I did manage to scrap together a sloppy looking 95-pound dumbbell. Let's see what we can do with it. I think it's time for a new bench as well. The only problem with homemade dumbbells is they're extremely lopsided and not too comfortable to hold on to. The sloppiest 100-pound dumbbell you will find. Made by Wright. That is duct tape on the handle, by the way. grand finale, the true decider of how powerful someone is. Forget about the bench press, because that doesn't determine a thing. The real strength determiner is the deadlift, okay? And I prefer the stiff leg deadlift. Check out my other videos, because I will have a video up on exactly how to do the deadlift. But for now, I'm just going to bring you through the actual routine I do. Always wearing socks. If you have wrestling shoes or weightlifting shoes without a heel, use them because you want to put all the weight in your heel. I use a staggered grip. It's more efficient, it's more safer on your back too than a frontward grip, okay? Head up, eyes level. Always drag the bar against your shin. And remember, as soon as you come to your knees, drive your hips forward. Don't just pull your back up. You want to lock your knees and your hips out at the same exact time. Driving my hips forward, I feel the squeeze in my glutes. Now I'm not bouncing it on the ground, I'm tapping it on the ground. Very important, make sure you touch the ground though, because otherwise you're more liable to hurt your back and you're not getting the full range of motion. Of 6, no matter how light or heavy the weight is. Obviously, if it's too heavy for me to get 6 out of it, then I won't. But I find that helps me build the power up more. Sometimes I use straps, sometimes I don't. Make sure you don't push your limits. If you start to feel like you're struggling, drop the weight and don't push it. I've been doing this for the past 5 years and I'm still learning every single day, but at least I have enough experience where I know my limits and I know how to keep my form even if it gets tough. I ran out of 45s, so we settled that. Well, there you have it. There's a very basic version of my typical back workout, some of my favorite movements there. I was limited by my home gym, but that's alright. You can always see that if you don't have the amount of weight you typically need, you can always compensate it with extra focus on how slow and controlled you do your exercises. So thanks again for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe now because we have a lot of good things coming. Check out my other videos if you already haven't. And I'll have a lot more footage coming for you from more intense workouts actually at the gym when I have access to the weights I need, to more how-tos where I really break it down a lot better than I did in this video. And even intricate things like how to work the wrist straps. I know that's a very tricky thing if you don't know. So I'll be bringing a lot of cool things to you guys. I now have my Facebook set up, as I said in previous videos. So the link to it will be in the info box. I'm waiting for you guys to friend request and hoping I see you on there. Alright guys, thanks for watching.